Cause what you do, I don't know what I'ma do. That I heard that y'all was talking, it was comical. Pull up in your city for the, you know what you tryna do. Cause I'm open to it. I know that you missing, but you gon' get through it. I can help with it if you need that. Go and bring the beat back. I don't really listen to the feedback, nah. Told me that she good, she don't need Jack, nah. I'm real proud of the steps you took just to get to the place that you at today. I couldn't tell you to you straight, I gotta estimate. I wonder if I ought to go here with the best to say. Now go ahead, get me out of here, I couldn't last today. I got the city talking about me like get to have it, you should just automate.
I'm so nervous
We are
now.
pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Ahead will decide the second entrant to next week's NFC title game as we've got a great one in store between the Toronto Huskies and the Portland Snowhawks. Who will punch the fourth and final ticket to the conference championship round? We'll know soon enough as we are underway here on a January afternoon. Jones fakes the give to Barkley. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain at the 44-yard line. Now Jones. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
When you run a screen pass really well, you gotta like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Now they try the right side here. And only able to get two here. Stopped at the 30.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line.
Nice methodical opening drive here. They're already in the field goal range. They're in a good spot. You know that people like to take a shot in this part of the field. But at the same time, as methodical as they've been, they might want to run the ball a little bit here too.
And just on the outskirts of the red zone, they have options now. Either way, though, they've come out with a purpose. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10.
On second down, here's a keeper by the QB. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And he'll bring it all the way back just a yard or two shy of midfield. So they lost yardage, and they declined the penalty.
I threw it because I thought.
Logical reasoning to do that.
I'm trying to go through this little Rolodex in a small brain of mine, and I'm coming up with nothing, partner. I got zipped on that one. Take the yardage, right? Take the penalty. I don't get it.
I don't get it either.
Wow, I just played.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Being chased out left. He'll try and now a fumble. The ball's out. And this will be scooped up by the
Yeah, get my shit back. Yeah, get my shit back, bro. I don't even know why the game just did that for you, my guy. Like, get my ball back, man. Fuck.
He was loose with it, had it knocked free.
He always has to think to himself that there's always going to be traffic around because of what you just said. Not that elusive, not going to get to the open field.
Jones in trouble.
It's the uniforms too, bro. Fuck, bro.
So much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack to
It's
lose
the
that kind of
uniforms,
yardage,
dog.
not a great start.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. And incomplete. He tried to leave it underneath. Nearly got picked. You may be lucky to have that one back. 3rd down.
Yo, I'm tripping.
It's now 3rd down and 1.
I always lose games like this, bro. Easy.
Throwing Jones. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete.
I always
They'll
lose
get only
games
a
like
yard
this,
out
bro.
of that, and it'll bring up
Always.
4th down.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short gain. That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they will start this drive with just terrible field position, backed up inside their own 5.
But we have seen teams be bold here and take shots, right? Sometimes you go max protection, make it a one-receiver route, and take your shot downfield and see what happens. And occasionally, we've seen success occur.
The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard. Like right at the 15. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the 1st down.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now a pass hauled in downfield. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That's good for 28 yards. Well, we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off or make sure you're somehow in contact with him, and he's able to do exactly what you said.
This an L.
Use the speed to his advantage.
Fuck, bro.
And go up and get the football. That's a big-time play.
I knew if I played this nigga, I was going to lose, dog. This is an L.
50-yard line.
This is a fucking L, bro.
Facing a 2nd and 2.
Fuck, dog.
Catch good for 8 yards. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And this time he's able to take it down to 42. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it's going to yield a new set of downs.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
First and 10, Taylor now. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
A big hole there. How about him handling the point of attack? Just positioning himself so that run could go right off of his backside and deep into the secondary.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Escaping the pressure right. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. Oh, he almost had it for the pick. A great chance there for the interception in the end zone. Instead, 3rd down. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. He'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Oh, bro.
Ninth play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. And that will be incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Now Ryan Suckup will come on and try the field goal. It'll come from the right hash. It's a 47-yard attempt. And this one is right down the middle. And it's 3-0 here in the second quarter. So that drive began at their own 3. They wind up getting 3 out of it.
And to me, the mentality to begin the drive, that was probably the key to everything.
I'm going home with all the other game members.
Give ourselves some room and maybe
all the niggas are home. I'm about to be home.
It started at the 3 and it ended with 3 points.
The offense now
the
at
rain
the
is
line ready
over
for their next drive. This one a little slow to get cooking. Just a 3-0 scoreline as they begin with a 1st and 10. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a 1st down. Gonna give this time to the tailback. And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Back to throw. Jones throwing deep for Galladay. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
All right, need you to check my eyes here. This entire unit defensively, I think, has looked really strong in the first half, especially in the secondary. They've been cohesive, fast to the football. We just saw another example. Arriving, knocked that one away.
Incomplete. He had his hands on it, but couldn't pick it. But it's now 4th down.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And out of bounds, sailed over, looked like right near the pylon. This one's going to be perfect. Directional kicking at its finest, right down at the 1-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And a bit of a daunting task here for this offense as they'll start out at the 1-yard line.
I guess you could easily say there's a whole lot of real estate in front of them if they want to achieve their goal, which is get to the other end zone.
Yeah, 99 yards to go if they want to do just that. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, he got what he could there, just trying to move forward and gain a little bit of yardage and create some space. You know the pressure is going to be tough defensively.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They'll get this out wide to Metcalf. And he is out of bounds up past the 10. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Taylor, and he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. 1st down, Taylor. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Eluding the pressure right. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 48. And it's a terrific return here as he's going to have him set up with a 1st and goal right at about
Let's at least tie the game up. Fuck.
Before we came up to the booth,
God damn.
he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
4-yard line.
At least, bruh.
Coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan.
At least tie the game up, Jumbo.
What's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
Yeah, another negative play in an early down
I'm the only nigga that called this shit.
Start the drive.
You're
putting a lot of pressure on your quarterback to bail you out when you're in second and long yardage.
At least tie the game, but we going to halftime. You know how we do.
Looking to throw. Jones. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line.
That shit crazy.
That's a nice clip and save sequence there defensively because they did everything as they would have wanted to. They forced the third down, blanketed the field with coverage, nowhere to go with the football, forced the dump off to the back, and even then they closed quickly and got him down behind the line of scrimmage.
What am I doing?
They did it well in that last sequence.
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
I'm not losing.
5-yard line.
The fuck? Is you niggas serious?
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half. 2nd and 11. He'll fire it deep for Rager, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. On play action, they'll throw. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete. Had to pass there, 3rd and long on your own side of the field. Just couldn't come up with anything. That's why teams always talk about having to win the early downs, meaning you've got to gain yardage and set yourself up for 3rd and short, because when it's 3rd and long, the odds go down significantly trying to pick up the 1st down, even throwing the football. Might have needed just one more block as it stands. 37-yard return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Less than 30 seconds to go in the half. Pretty good starting field position, all things considered. You'd think they definitely have time to get into field goal range. Yeah, so you get into the huddle or you come off the bench here and you've called multiple plays because you're going to say, this is how we're going to run them in order, guys. You don't have time for audibles. You don't have time to change anything. You're trying to get the ball in position to at least get 3. They've got a great shot to do it right here. Sliding out of the pocket, and he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation.
What are you doing?
And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they
what are you doing?
over in range for a field goal or maybe more. Ball up to the 35 now. As
what are you doing, Jimmy?
1st and 10. Now Taylor. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
The ball carrier.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the 1st half.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
I don't know what the fuck you thinking about, bro.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. He made his first. This from 47 yards out. And this one's not close. Not even close. Short and to the right. It's no good. So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC divisional round matchup. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. 2nd half action back underway. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Now a handoff. Taylor with it. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
He's tackled it.
But when you go from 2nd and 4 to 3rd and 3, that just tells you who won that battle on the last play, huh?
Yeah, first round went to the offense, second round the defense. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. And this is going to be incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
Well, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They're going to try and throw.
Bro,
Throws right side, and that's complete.
how the fuck does he catch that?
Across midfield and inside the 45. First catch for him in these playoffs. He was
My
here without
God,
him last
bro.
week, but he's got a first down on that effort. The give to Taylor. 7 yards on the pickup there.
7 just out there taking up space like that shit. This
Big
shit.
as a play that preceded it, but still, gotta
Come
like the way
on,
they
bro.
move the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Flushed out right. And that is incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
2nd and 10 here as we sit in the 3rd quarter of this divisional round matchup. Escaping the pressure right. And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes. A good pickup there. 26 yards.
It's all good. Go ahead and score good, bro.
And that wasn't a trying effort, was
I
it?
quit.
That was a winning effort. How about that?
I don't even
great
want to
catch?
play no more.
Excellent
Go ahead
pickup.
and score
Hey,
good,
you
bro.
lose this game, you get a ding or two. You got 7 months to heal. They're going to go all out. They'll run here with Taylor.
Go ahead and get that
A good
bitch.
pickup there, 7 yards, and it's going to be 2nd and goal now.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
They're held again, and do we have a goal line stand brewing? It's 3rd and goal. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away. And his guys have taken the lead. Able to punch it in on 3rd down makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a 4th down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because they were already thinking ahead, as all the good coaching staffs do. Anticipating, will we have to make the call? They already had it lined up. Never even got to it.
Extra point put through by Suckham. And the lead is now 10-3. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. but it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Now Jones from the gun on 3rd down. And that is
Fuck out of here.
Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
On for the field goal. A very long attempt.
And supreme confidence in the kicker turns to supreme failure, as that is obviously no good. And this score will stay right where it is. I got nothing.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, don't even try.
I mean, he tried it from the parking lot. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's complete to his running back, Taylor. And he will take it in for the touchdown. A 24-yard touchdown. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. Well, this offense only mustered 3 points in the first half on that field goal. They picked up the pace now. 2 third-quarter touchdowns.
Hey, you remember that appearance we had last week in front of that crowd, and they asked about halftime adjustments and all that was going on. And remember what I said. It's not always an adjustment at halftime. Sometimes just remembering the game plan and playing better, tuning it up and just working through it methodically. They got it done in this case.
Of course, I'll always remember that appearance because I had on a brown belt with black shoes, and you pointed that out in front of the crowd. So thanks for that.
I said that out loud?
You did.
Yeah, my bad.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And the last time that they were on the field, a little demoralizing. Missed field goal. You know, always feel like you want to get it in the end zone, but then, oh, well, at least we're going to get 3. Didn't go through the goalpost, so.
It does test the mental processes of a team, though, doesn't it? Because when you miss a field goal, it's amazing how fast they want to turn on the guy kicking the ball. But you need to keep his confidence up, because how many times have we seen games where it comes down to the stretch, and guess what? You need that guy.
He's got a man, complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A big pickup of 38. Here's Jones on 1st and 10. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options and throws it away. Line of scrimmage again to 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Jones. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on 3rd down. Oh, Jones has just thrown his 3rd interception. Picked off by Eli Apple. And now off to the races down the right side. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. The mistakes continuing to pile up, and it looked like they were going to be able to eat into that deficit. Instead, now the deficit is even larger.
Yeah, they were on a march with a chance to get back within a score, but now that deficit continues to grow.
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points.
Damn.
Score, Huskies 24, Snowhawks 3.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, Good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
Jones now, off the bootleg, rolling to his right. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into his windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially the second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21.
At the 15-yard line. It's a pickup of 6.
Looking to throw again on second down. Jones.
People tune in when I'm losing. They love this shit.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue
to try anything
they can. They're still
when I'm streaming all year, I'm kicking niggas' ass. It's 1 to 2 viewers in this bitch. I'm losing. It's 5 niggas watching. Chat about to go off. Like,
this is 3rd and 4.
Alright.
From the gun, Jones. Flush to his right. And I think the ball's out. And the defense will get their hands on it, going the other way. And he returns it up just shy of the 20 to the 19-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes.
Over.
But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget.
What I'm supposed to do? A nigga running wild
cat. Here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. And he finds some space past the 25 to the 27. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the gun, Taylor. It'll be a gain of 2 on the play, but they'll remain a few inches short here with 3rd down looming.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Give them 10 yards.
I don't give a damn. Can't nobody say nothing to me.
So from the 39 now,
can't nobody say nothing to me, boy.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Flushed out right. And that'll be incomplete. They're still throwing the football here. Now, obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes, maybe in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football.
He won the game.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 12 yards there and a first down. And looking to put this game on ice in the fourth quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy, throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out. They're certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one, and oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the fourth quarter.
What's funny?
9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. There's a quick throw right side, and it's complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Huskies.
They'll try and run some clock here, so keep it on the ground. The ball 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. He will push his way down to about the 14. So it's our visitors with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. Just a 1 yard pickup there, and it'll be fourth down.
But forget knowing what the first down line was. This defense created their own line of scrimmage. They won every battle up front. A lot of times they were one-on-one. If you win your one-on-ones enough times, your defense is going to be pretty good. They have more people to the football and snuffed out the play.
They opt to go for it, and they get it. First and goal after a pickup of 5. That one looks like he'll throw here. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, they took a sack on first and goal. But that close to the goal line, it still definitely hurts.
They'll try again on second and goal after going backwards to the 12. And it's caught. Touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. Well, after their wild card round game last week, you and I said, well, they played pretty well. Maybe they got a shot at keeping this one close. They've done more than keep this one close.
Yeah, they made quite a statement, haven't they? And I don't know if it was the week off that hurt this defense, but they've been flat from the get-go. And that's always a coach's fear. Like, you earn the open week, but you wonder how they'll respond with that extra time off.
Yeah, it seems like they've been running uphill all game. Extra point up and good by Suckup. And that'll increase their lead to 28. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose.
Over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And there is a lot of shock in the stadium. The top seed, the favorites, really getting handled thus far in this divisional round and getting close. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown! Christian McCaffrey, 75 yards. And his guys are able to close that gap just a bit. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation. Knowing when it exists to go to it, they did exactly that. They've got to feel really good.
We got to do what we did the first year we won the Super Bowl. Fired offensive coordinator.
Can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, get that water break and get on out there and play.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Escaping the pressure right, and that's incomplete. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense can crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go.
I can't beat this nigga.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. He'll fire deep for
I'm like, all these niggas I smoke, like, I can't beat this nigga. This shit's stupid, bro.
But it's going to bring up fourth down. When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up.
I can never beat this nigga, bro.
They
Like,
want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that
am I
attempt.
pussy?
So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow,
There it
this is
is.
no ordinary try here. This will be spotted just shy of midfield, a 59-yard attempt. And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good, and this score will stay right where it is. Well, and it's still a good-sized lead, so they haven't necessarily needed him, but this is now 2 missed field goals for him in this game so far.
Yeah, and the question now is, will he be prepared when they do need it? Whether that's later in this game or sometime down the line, having a kicker you can count on is definitely imperative.
Now another timeout called for by the offense, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. So look at this. Here's the field goal unit coming out, and he is going to need to bomb this one. And this will be spotted on the other side of the field. It's a 61-yard attempt. So it's not an NFL record, but it's not far off. That'll go in the books as a 61-yard field goal.
And wasn't it weird to see a guy line up for a field goal on the other side of midfield? The ball got halfway there, and you thought, no way is that going to make it. But it just kept carrying, and he winds up sneaking it right over the bar.
Now a play fake here on first down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Intended for DK Metcalf.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. And he knocks the ball away and it falls incomplete. James Bradbury, he was right there.
Where was that all game?
So on trots the field goal unit, and wow, this is going to be a challenge here. This will approach NFL record territory. It's a 62-yard attempt. Well, one side is on, and then, of course, there's the other side, and now they face what they don't want to face, and that's the offseason.
Think about the journey, just getting
Oh, good, man. It was a good run. This is a good franchise, man. I ain't ashamed.
going through the regular season, fighting,
Damn.
clawing to make it to the